Hello everyone, I welcome you all in this UPSC CSAT complete lecture series. And in the previous session, what we have completed? We have done the revision session, right? And after every revision session, we have started a new topic, right? And you know what is the schedule? As per schedule, what is the topic for today? Today's session? It's speed, time, and distance, right? Yeah. So I think most of you know what is the basic behind speed, time and distance, the concept behind this topic. Still, I think many of you struggle to solve the UPSC questions. So maybe it's because of nervousness or maybe because of some lack of concepts. Okay. So I will try to help. So, first of all, you have to understand the concept behind speed, time, and distance. What is the concept? And before that, we have to understand few things like what is the unit of speed. Okay, for units, speed unit is meter per second, or you can say kilometer per hour. And see, we have to write meter, kilometer, any distance, any measuring units, and then distance measuring unit, and then here is second, time, second, hour, minutes, whatever you can write, but it should be in time measuring unit. Okay, and for distance, it will be like centimeter, meter, kilometer, like this. Okay, for time it will be second, minute, and hour, as per our convenience or as per the questions requirement. Okay, now what we have to consider, like there is a person A and that person is moving with a speed of v meter per second. Okay, and for how much time that person is traveling for with a speed of v meter per second for t is equal to 50 seconds. Okay, so here is the condition, like it is said, it is see this one, like v meter per second, he is traveling v meter in 1 second. So if I say how much distance that person will cover in 50 seconds, so simply it will be by unitary method, it will be 50 multiplied by b, this much what meter. Okay, so if you follow this one, you will understand like distance is equal to what? Distance is equal to speed multiplied by time, and this formula is very important. This is not the formula, this is the concept, important concept of this topic. Okay, and if somebody asks like what is the formula of speed, so don't learn that what is the formula of speed, just learn this one. Now speed is equal to distance divided by time. Somebody will ask what is the formula of time, so time is equal to distance upon speed. From this formula we can get these two formulas. Is it clear? Okay, so this is the basic relation between speed, time and distance. Got it? Okay, now we have to understand little bit of conversion. I know there is, I have given one topic for conversion, but still in this topic it is requirement. Okay, so let me give you a small introduction of that conversion. Okay, so let's see that one. So what I was saying, conversion of units, we have to understand those things. Like sometimes we have to convert kilometer per hour into meter per minute or meter per second, whatever they will ask, whatever the question is, requirement of that question, we have to convert based on that one. Okay, I would not suggest that follow some shortcut. I would suggest that look at the question what they are asking. Sometimes they are asking meter per minute, sometimes they are asking meter per second, so you have to follow that one. Okay, so how we work in this conversion. So see, 1 kilometer per hour means here is 1 hour. Okay, now if it is asking for meter per minute, so we have to convert kilometer into meter. So in 1 kilometer there is how many meters? So it will be 1000 meters. So this is a very basic thing. You have to know that what is the value of 1 kilometer in meter. It will be 1000 meter. It's very basic. And in 1 hour, how many minutes are there? It will be 60 minutes. Okay, then you can cancel this 0, and here if you cancel by 2 it will be 3 and it will be 50. So we will have 50 by 3 meter per minute. So in terms of meter per minute it will be 50 by 3. Is it clear? And if somebody will ask like we have to convert it into meter per second, so what we will do, we will write kilometer, here is 1 hour, again same thing, we will write 1000 meter, and now here we have to convert this minute into seconds. Got it? Are you getting my point? Because we have to convert, see here it is given second, so we have to write this minute into second, or we can say this hour into second. So in 1 hour how many seconds are there? So you can say like 60 minutes, and 60 minutes, and in 1 minute how many seconds are there? It will be 60 seconds. So completely it will be 60 multiplied by 60 seconds. I think in one PYQ, I don't remember which year, it was asked about some days were given. Okay, we have to convert complete data into seconds. Okay, so I would suggest like this is very basic thing. You have to understand like how to convert. Do conversions. And in 2023 or 2024, there was a conversion questions again. So now it's your turn. How you are taking the conversion topic, that's your view. Now if you cancel this 0 it will be like this one, and by 2 it will be 3, it will be 5. So now here is 5 by 18 meter per second. Okay, so you can write like 1 kilometer per hour is equal to 5 by 18 meter per second. Okay, or if you want to write the reciprocal, so you can say 1 meter per second is equal to 18 by 5 kilometer per hour. Okay, so here is the point, like see, you can convert based on this thing. Whatever I have told you, this is the very basic thing, this is the main concept. But sometimes many aspirants like to try shortcuts. Okay, so that's up to them. I'm not saying anything, but still if you want to do shortcut, so I would suggest like first look at the question. If that question allows you, then that's okay, no problem. Okay, so here is the shortcut. Like what I have told you, 1 kilometer per hour is equal to what, 5 by 18 meter per second, or 1 meter per second is equal to 18 by 5 kilometer per hour. Okay, so whenever there is a unit like it is given like 20 meter per second, so you can convert, you can completely write 18 by 5 multiplied by this value. Okay, so it will be 4, so it will be what, 72 kilometer per hour. So like this you can convert directly to from meter per second to kilometer per hour, just by multiplying this value, multiplying by this value. So if you know the concept, like how to convert meter per second into kilometer per hour, and the question is asking the same thing, then follow this one. Otherwise in many questions they will ask like convert meter per second into what, meter per minute, then this formula will be, will fail. Okay, so I would suggest like first understand the concept, then try to follow the shortcuts. Okay, clear? Now about Miles, I think they would not ask about the conversion of miles into kilometer or meter, so I'm not saying anything about that one. Okay, miles, yard, inches. Okay, inches you can write, like in 1 feet how many inches are there? 12 inches. Okay, I think that's all. Now let me tell you which topic we have to study in this, I mean this chapter, speed, time and distance, which topic we have to cover. So if you follow the PYQ, if you follow, I mean see, there is a syllabus. Okay, it is not written, it is just written that we have to study these things, but as per the PYQs you have to understand the pattern, we have to understand the syllabus. Okay, so as per the PYQ I have written like what we have to study: simple things, speed, time and distance, simple things. Okay, then we have to solve average speed. Okay, right, and average speed I have already discussed in that average topic, right? Then we have to understand the train concept. Then what? Boat and stream. Okay, and finally circular track. Okay, one more thing I am missing. Yes. One more thing, that is relative speed. Okay, this is very important thing. Okay, so these things we have to understand, we have to solve, we have to understand the concept behind these things. Okay, so I will try to cover as much as possible in first lecture, and in the second lecture we will cover the next, I mean whatever will be left out. Okay, so here we are discussing average speed, and then maybe I will try to cover train and that relative speed. Okay, fine, so let's begin that one. So whenever we have to find the average speed, see we have calculated, we have understood this topic average speed, so we are just getting through this one. So what is the value of average speed? Simple. What is the formula of speed? If you see what is the formula of speed, speed is equal to distance by time. Okay, same thing we have to follow here. So average speed is equal to what? Average speed is equal to total distance, okay, divided by total time. When we will solve numerical, then you will get to know that how to solve these questions. Okay, or let me give you one condition how to solve this question. Like if it is given like d distance is covered with the I mean by speed of x kilometer per hour. Okay, and second, okay, let's say d or d1. Okay, let's say d1 distance, that's fine. Then d2 distance is covered with the speed of y kilometer per hour. Okay, now if you follow this one, like total distance means what? d1 plus d2, so it will be d1 plus d2, that is the total distance. And what is the total time? The first time will be this one, distance divided by speed, so it will be d1 by x, plus second time will be d2 by y. This is the first time, like this one. For this speed, this distance, it will be this time, and for this speed, this distance, it will be this time. So we have to add these both things. Okay, then we will get the total time, and finally when you divide this total time, okay, this total distance by this total time, we will get the average speed. Okay, now let's solve a simple question, then you will get to understand the concept behind this one. Okay, it's very simple question. Like d distance a body have cover or car has cover d distance by 15 km per hour with a speed of 15 km per hour, and again when returning back, that I mean it will cover the same distance t with the speed of 10 kilometer per hour. Okay, so what is the average speed of whole journey? So what we will write, average speed is equal to what? Average speed is equal to total distance, like d plus d. Okay, now total time will be d plus 15 for this one, for going from, like if I say from this point to this point, t is equal to this one t1, and for coming back it will be t2, that will be what, d plus 10. Now it will be 2d, and here is we have to take LCM of 10 and 30, 15 and 10, that will be 30. So here is 2d and here is 3d. Now you can add this one. Okay, so here is 2d, don't cancel right now, it will be 5d, and this 30 will go in numerator, it will be 30 here, and now d will be cancelled out, this will be like 6. So now we will have 2 multiplied by 6, that is 12. So 12 is what, this is speed, so it is meter per second. So beware with the, sorry, not meter per second, it is 12 kilometer per hour, my mistake. Okay, so is it clear? So whenever whatever the data is given for 2 speed or 3 speed, whatever it is given, we have to consider everything. That what the formula, total distance divided by total time. Clear? So this is the concept of average speed. Is it clear or not? If there is any doubt, you can ask. Okay, I'm not saying anything, I'm just saying, just ask the question, right? Okay, now next topic. So next topic is relative speed. So I would give you a simple, I mean situation. I think many of you have traveled in the vehicle, I mean bus or train. Many of you have traveled this through bus or train. Okay, so you can consider this one like a train. This is a train. Okay, I'm not good in diagram, and this is another train. So one person is here, person A is here, and person B is here. Okay, in this in second train. So if I say this train is traveling with the speed of x kilometer per hour, and this train is traveling with a speed of y kilometer per hour, no problem. Okay, now we have to consider two cases. I mean first case will be when both trains are traveling in the same direction. If I say A is traveling to this direction, B is also traveling to this direction. So in that case, the average, relative speed will be what? Relative speed will be get subtracted. So if I consider like y is greater than x, okay, if I consider y is greater than x, in that case relative speed will be y minus x kilometer per hour. Okay, when they are traveling in the same direction, or any body, any vehicle or any two things traveling in the same direction, in that case we have to subtract the speeds of both vehicles, both bodies. Okay, and in the second case is when we will say A is traveling to this direction and B is traveling to the opposite direction. In that case there is no need of x is greater than y or y is greater than x. Okay, so simply what will be the value of relative speed? So relative speed is equal to what? It will be simple, x plus y kilometer per hour. Okay, so just remember this thing, when two bodies are moving in the opposite direction, the speed will be added up. When the body is traveling the same direction, speed will be subtracted. Now the situation of consideration, just imagine you are traveling in a train and one more train is overtaking your train. Okay, in that case you will feel that both are traveling, I mean the faster train is traveling a little bit faster, and it is overtaking your train. I mean, slowly it is overtaking your train. Okay, but in actual form, that is, I mean, both train is traveling with the, I mean, some speed. Obviously, that faster train is traveling with the more speed. Okay, that's why that train is overtaking your train. Getting my point? Okay, in the second condition, when both are traveling the, I mean, both train are moving in the opposite direction, so it will go faster. You will feel that the second train is I mean, going with a more speed. Okay, but this is not the case. This is the case of relative speed. That's why you feel that second train is moving with a larger speed. Okay, because the speed was add up, and in the same direction speed was subtracted. That's why it was feel like they are moving with the speed, I mean, slow speed. Okay, and when both bodies are moving in the same speed, then you will feel like both trains are, I mean, stopped. Maybe both trains are stopped. That's why you will feel like uh, they are moving in the same, I mean, moving with the same speed. Okay, fine. Okay, there is a question from UPSC 2020. Like a car is traveling, I mean, car travels from a place X to place X to place Y at an average speed of b kilometer per hour. Okay, and from Y to X, I mean, returning back with 2b kilometer per hour. Again, from X to Y, that speed is 3v kilometer 3v kilometer per hour, and again from y to x it will be 4 kilometer 4v kilometer per hour. Now we have to find the I mean, average speed of entire journey. Okay, so what we will do here is total distance by total time. So total distance will be d plus d plus d plus d, 4 times 1 2 3 4. Now we have to write like total time will be for this time, for this I mean, this journey we have to write separate time. It will be d by d v, d by 2v plus d by 3v plus d by 4b. Okay, now it will be 4d, and here is we have to take the LCM of v, 2v, 3v, 4v, so it will be like 12v. Here is 12d, this is 6d, this is 4d, this is 3d. And now if you are struggling with the LCM concept, I would suggest like go through that LCM topic, that number system topic. So here we are not doing that thing again and again. Okay, so whatever we have completed, you have to understand that thing. Now we will apply those things. Okay, so here it will be 4d divided by what, 16 plus this is 10, sorry, 12 plus this is 10, 22, and this 3 it will be 25d, and here 12v will be here, it will be dd will be cancelled out. Now if you multiply this one, it will be 48v by 25. So now answer is not exact value. Okay, if you are looking at the question, it was given like answer is less than v kilometer per hour, between v and 2v, between 2v and 3v, between 3v and 4v. So when you divide this one, so you know double of 25 is 50. So obviously it is in between v and 2v. Okay, is it clear? Vy, because if you convert this improper fraction, this is improper fraction, if you convert this one, it will be 1 whole how much, 23, and here is 25v. Okay, that means it is greater than 1, greater than v, and smaller than 2v. Okay, so your answer will be second option, that is between v and 2v. Your answer is there. Okay, so it's very simple question. You have to understand the concept. Okay, if you are not understanding, here the concept of LCM is introduced, here the concept of average, I mean, that average speed is there. Okay, so you have to understand that those topics. Fine. Okay. So second question is like a person A and person B is there. Okay. They travel the same distance at this person is traveling with 9 km per hour and this person is traveling with 10 km per hour. Okay. If A takes, I mean this person takes 20 minutes longer than B. Okay, this person is taking 20 minutes longer than B, then we have to, I mean, calculate the distance traveled by both person A and B. Okay, see what data is given here. Here is the speed is given, both speed is given, and it is given like this person, that A person, that person is taking 20 minutes larger time. Okay, obviously this person is slower than this person, so obviously it will take larger time to cover a certain distance. Okay, so it is not given that what is the distance, and we have to find that distance. Is it clear? So we can consider that distance. So just consider like that distance is somewhere like x. No issue with x. If you have some issue with x, consider y or z. That's your choice. Okay. So now if I say what is the time taken by A based on this distance, so by A time by A will be what? Distance by speed. So distance by speed, so it will be x by 9, this much hour. Okay, for B it will be what? X by 10 hour. Okay, now it is given like this time is larger. Obviously when speed is slow, speed is less, then time will be more. So this is x by 9 minus x by 10. That difference is given like 20 minutes. But listen one thing, here we have written hour and here is minute. This is the main thing. Okay, we have to understand these things. So if you are taking units equal, then your calculation will be right, otherwise it will be a disaster. Okay, so here we have to convert this 20 minutes into hours, so it will be 20 divided by 60, so that will be 1 by 3 hour. Okay, so here is 1 by 3. Now we have to calculate, it's simple calculation. So here is, I guess, 90. Okay, so here is 10x, here is 9x is equal to 1 by 3. So finally x, 10x minus 9x is equal to x by 90 is equal to 1 by 3. So x is equal to 90 by 3, so it is 30. 30 kilometer will be our answer. Is it clear? So you have to understand like how we are solving, how we are approaching these things. Whatever we have studied in the previous sessions. See, I have scheduled this topic. I have scheduled few topics based on these things. Like we have to study those topics first. Then, if you study these topics, then you will understand like how to solve the LCM, how to understand the average things. Okay, that's why I have taught you the number system topic. I have taught you the let's say average topic. Okay, so understand the schedule, understand the flow. You have to follow the schedule. Okay, if you follow the schedule, it will be easier for you. Okay, so let's see another question. Okay, let's solve a relative speed question. Okay, so it is given like there is a this, I mean, there is two places, P and Q places are there, and between them what is the distance? 700 kilometer. Okay, a person A is starting from P point, okay, with an speed of 30 kilometer per hour, and second person, that is B, started the journey from Q with an speed of 40 kilometer per hour. Now we have to solve few things. Like first one, how long will take they have how long will they take to meet each other at M? Somewhere they will meet. Okay, so how much time will they take? Time of meeting. Second thing is, like, let's say this is the P and this is the Q, this is the point M where they are meeting, so we have to find PM ratio QM. Okay, okay, these two things we have to calculate right now. So how to find the time of meeting? First of all, you have to understand, like, they are moving towards each other, right? I'm getting my point. Whatever hint is given, we have to consider that one. They are moving towards each other, that means their what the directions are opposite, directions of motion, that is opposite. Okay, so that's why if I say relative speed, so relative speed will be what? Relative speed will be addition of both speed, that will be 30 plus 40, so it will be 70 kilometer per hour. And now we will say, like, it is 700 kilometer. Obviously, somewhere if I say this A is slower than B, somewhere here, I mean before midpoint they will meet. Okay, I don't know where, but before midpoint they will meet. So total time will be what? Total time will be total distance divided by relative speed. Whatever the relative speed is, we have to divide by that one. So distance is 700 and that is 70, so it is 10 hour. So after 10 hour they will meet. Clear? Now you are thinking, like, how to find the distance, I mean how to find the point of meeting. Think a little, how to find that one. So see, here is the logic. We know the time of meeting, so obviously, like, if it's A, this is B, so for A, this person is meeting after 10 hour, so after 10 hours that person will be here. After 10 hour, this person B, that person will be here. But speed of A is 30 kilometer per hour. Okay, so what we will say, the distance by A is equal to what? Time multiplied by speed, or speed multiplied by time, so that is 30 multiplied by 10, that is 300 kilometer. Simply by B it will be 40 multiplied by 10, that will be 400 kilometer. So we can say, like, it is 300, this is 400, so what is the ratio? 300 by 400, that is 3:4. Is it easy? Think yourself. Okay, and comment, like, whatever we are solving, you are getting it or not. Okay, and if it is difficult, you can say. And I think I'm approaching with a simple method. Still, if you are not getting the solution, you can ask me. I will try to simplify more. Okay, fine. So one more topic I will cover, that's very simple thing, that's about train. Okay, train and platform concept, and after that we will finish this lecture. Okay, fine. So let's move to that topic. So topic is train. Obviously, this is, let's consider this is a train, right? And this is the platform. Okay, so there is some distance of, I mean some length of this train. Let's say length is X and platform length is P. So whenever train is covering, I mean passing through the platform, let's say right now the train is here. Okay, right now the train is here, so distance will be X plus P. Okay, so that means this, I mean we have to consider the driver, or we have to consider any passenger. So right now I am considering the driver. Okay, that loco pilot, so that loco pilot is here. Okay, So that loco pilot will cover this distance, and then that loco pilot will cover this complete distance, that x, to pass that platform. So whenever there is a numerical, there is a question regarding train, so we have to think like total distance will be platform distance plus length of that train. Okay, now that platform is stationary, that platform is not moving, so in that case obviously that relative speed will be the speed of that train only. Okay, so whenever we will write speed, so speed will be the speed of train. Okay, speed of train. Now you can calculate the time, so at by what time it will pass the platform, so you can calculate based on this one. Is it clear? So whatever data is given, based on that we can calculate the length of that platform, you can calculate the time of that passes. Okay, so I think we have to solve one question based on this one, then it will be more clear. Okay, I am giving a simple question, like a train is there. Okay, and that train crosses a tree right now, a tree, or you can say person, in 10 seconds. Okay, if this is the train and this is a person or a tree, so there is a no distance of this tree or this person, so you have to consider only the distance of this, I mean length of this train. Okay, so that train is passing that tree in 10 seconds. So if the length of the train is given, this length is given like 200 meter, so we have to find the speed of the train. What is the speed of that train? So simply speed is equal to distance by time. So distance is equal to 200, I mean length of that length of that train divided by time is equal to 10 seconds, so it will be 20 meter per second. Yes, meter per second. So you have to look at the unit, whatever it is, meter per second, kilometer per hour, you have to look at that. And if the answer is not in meter per second, if it is in kilometer per hour, so you can convert this one like 20 meter per second. So what I have told you, how to convert this one, we can multiply by 18 by 5, so it will be 4. Here is 4 multiplied by 18, that is 72 kilometer per hour. Is it clear? So it's very simple question. So are you ready for the PYQ? This will be your last question. Okay, after that I will give you one homework and then your today's lecture will be finished. Okay, so this is your PYQ. So question is from UPSC 2018, like a train length that is given like 200 meter and that is moving with an speed of 40 kilometer per hour. Okay, sometimes it will be written as kmph, that means kilometer per hour. So it is, the question is, in how many seconds will it cross a man standing near the railway line? Okay, so here in the previous question I have given you the man or tree. Here is the question of man. So this is the train and it is passing a man, so we have to find like what is the time. Okay, this is 200 meter and this is 40 kilometer per hour. Now we have to find the time, but here is the point. So what is the point? The unit. If you are not considering this one, somebody will write like time, it will be distance by speed. So distance is 200, speed is 40, so it's 5 seconds. So sir, it's 5 seconds. I got the answer, but it's wrong. Why? Because you have not considered the units. Okay, now look at the unit. It is meter per second, it is kilometer per hour. We have to convert any one. Either you have to convert this 200 meter into kilometer, or you have to convert this 40 kilometer per hour into meter per second. That's your choice, your convenience. Okay, so I think right now I should convert this meter into kilometer. So here distance will be 200 divided by 1000. By dividing by 1000 it will be in kilometer, and it will be 40. Okay, so whatever we are getting the answer, it will be in hour. Okay, so here 20 will be cancelled out, it is 20. So we will have 1 by how much, 200 hour. Now you can convert this hour into second or minute, whatever the option is. If you are converting this into minute, just multiply by 60. So it will be 1 0 cancelled, it is 3, it is 10. So 3 by 10 minute, or you can say 0.3 minute. Now if the answer is in second, so multiply 0.3 into 60, so it will be what, 18 second. So now it's your, I mean, choice or the options. If it is in second, if it is in minute, if it is in hour, so you can solve based on this one. Okay, are you getting that solution or not? So it's very basic thing, you should understand this one. Okay, so I think now I have covered this all three topics. Now one homework for you, and then in the next session we will cover the remaining topics about that boat and stream, and the circular track, and whatever is left out we will cover in the next session. Okay, so just write down the homework and please do that homework. Okay, and comment the answer, it will be beneficial for you. Okay, if you are not doing that one, that's your choice, I'm not saying anything. Okay, so here is your homework. So this question is from UPSC 2017. Okay, so question is given like one train is leaving Delhi for Mumbai. Okay, average speed is 40 kilometer per hour, but after 2 hours an express train is leaving Delhi for Mumbai, I mean same route. Okay, on a parallel track at an average speed of 60 kilometer per hour. Look at this is 40 kilometer per hour, this is 60 kilometer per hour, that means this express train is faster. Okay, so obviously it will overtake after some time. So how far from Delhi would the express train met that train? So you have to find like after how much distance that express train will meet that previous train. We have to find the distance. Okay, so I'm just giving you one hint, like we have to I mean solve based on that relative speed. Okay, now it's your turn, comment your answer, and fine, if there is any doubt you can ask. Till then, all the best, bye, and Jai Hind.